On today's edition of Saint Spotlight, I am here with Jakob Jones, Vice President of Diversity and Inclusion, a new position on the Executive Board of the Student Government Association this year. Jacob, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and this new position?
Well, first off, I want to thank you for having me. I am a sophomore communications major as well as a sports entertainment marketing major, so I'm a double major here. I'm currently involved in quite a few things on campus, which is why I was really drawn to this role. I'm a E-board member, which is executive board for Student Activities Board. I'm an event director. I'm on the executive board of Black Student Union, who's currently entering sort of a transformation period and trying to rebuild. And I'm also involved with a mentorship program through Black Student Union called PACE. So I really felt like I was really reaching out at quite a few areas on campus, as well as being an athlete and playing volleyball here. I had a good reach and quite a few demographics I dealt with, which is why this position interested me so much, because it's about diversity and inclusion and getting more people involved around campus and finding ways to incorporate more activities that more people will be interested in.
You mentioned that Black Student Union is going through a transformation period, and you mentioned this new program called PACE. Did you want to tell us a little bit about what that is?
Yes, so PACE is a minority first-year program for any incoming minorities, and what they get the opportunity to do is come in early, meet with mentors, which I'm a mentor in the program, and it's usually upperclassmen and people who have been around for a while that would be good role models for these young students. And we have 3 Panamanians in the program this year, so they came straight from Panama, and they got off the airport and they were with us for 3 days before school started. And what we really did was teach them about Thomas More, teach them what there is to do and where to go for fun off campus and things like that, just to help them feel more comfortable once the school year started.
Have you found a lot of people that are engaged in this and wanting to be a part of this, with it being still so new?
With the new, you always have growing pains and struggles as such, but I seriously believe that with the continuing support of it, I think in a couple of years it'll be a pretty big program around campus, and it's really helped these students feel comfortable seeing a friendly face around campus, especially when campus is a smaller campus like this. We have a lot of people you see on a daily basis.
So you mentioned a little bit about what made you want to take on this role, but was it just basically all the things you were involved in and just wanting to reach out to other people and make sure that other people felt that someone was representing them? Or could you tell us a little bit about what made you want this role?
I've always been active wherever I've been, whether it be high school or now it's college here at Thomas More, and I wanted to find a way that I could have an even bigger impact. I'm on a couple of e-boards, and I felt like this position geared me to have an even bigger impact. And just combining the thoughts from SAB and Black Student Union and being able to work with SGA so closely, I kind of have a hand in everything right now. And it's really nice to be able to collaborate and really work on group inclusion and group collaboration, which is something that is one of my hopes to push more, is club collaboration. So me being in this role has really enabled me to have more of an impact in that.
How do you think you see yourself using this position in the future to advocate for students?
Well, I see my position as just a sounding board for any students that need someone to talk to about a problem they might have experienced on campus, not necessarily at the dean level, but maybe not feeling included and not feeling like there are events for them or there's someplace for them to go. And I got the privilege to go to NACA, which is a regional national activities campus conference, and I got to understand more about what inclusivity is and how we can avoid being exclusive in our events, which is really something I'm going to work towards implementing in the second semester. It was a Student Activities Board event. 3 of us from Student Activities Board, Executive Board went, and we just got to learn. We sat in conference meetings and talks and learned more about what it takes to be a leader and things like that.
Thank you very much for coming in to meet with us today. It was very interesting hearing your story and learning about this new position and how you plan to advocate for all these students here in the future. And it sounds like you're doing great things here.
Thank you, Shannon.